Aquarians, hello, hello, my loves. Welcome to Vivid Vibration. My name is Christina. I hope that y'all are doing well. Aquarius, we have the storm and the dead end, the tear and anima mundi. All things said and done, sometimes there is this sense of relief that we experience in spite of all of the sadness. Because we experience things in life that are not always fun, that do not always leave us feeling like, boy, I'd do that again if I had the choice, you know? And yet, if you understand why you had to do something and you knew that it was required in order to achieve something else, would you still do it? And I feel like there's a sense of if I knew that I thought I was going to be stuck, when I wasn't when I wasn't actually stuck, because I had to go through that experience in order to get to the next experience, would I do it again? Yes. When it's all said and done, do I regret it? No. And good. You shouldn't regret it. Even difficult things are beautiful because they teach us things, you know? And what's the point if not that steady evolution, right? Aquas get that. And there is that relief. There is that relief that follows. Because I feel like that sense of looking back and thinking, well, would I have taken that path if I could have found an alternative one? Absolutely. But I couldn't. So I did what I needed to do to the best of my ability under the circumstances of my awareness. And maybe it wasn't pretty, but it got me to where I wanted to be. And that's what matters. I don't know, because I almost just feel like you're saying it to yourself, you know? Aquas, let's do some clarifiers, yeah? I hope everyone's doing well. I'm sorry that these are not all together, the air sign reads, but I don't know. I think I was just super distracted for a minute. Okay. Aquas. Ooh, that was a stack that just popped up. Okay. Let's see what it is. The world is the only one that was face up. I kind of enjoy it when things happen like that because it's like the rest of them, Well, okay, except for this one. But it would still fit here. There's an end. There's an end to feeling stuck. There's an end to feeling all of this frustration, all of this confusion, all of this whatever. Because the dead end in the storm, the storm is the idea of not knowing which way is up. And the dead end is just feeling like you can't get anywhere I can't win for losing. And, it has been in your all's read for a while that somehow, like you were attempting to allow other people to identify through you, and then you got lost in the identity of them, and kind of just like needing to sort through that and sort through the relationships that were, that had experienced disconnect along the way because of all of this chaos, because of all of this confusion. And I think that is coming to an end. And, justice only shows up when there is injustice, you know what I mean? And I think that there's been a lot of injustice with all this confusion. And I think that's, as the confusion comes to an end, the justice begins to take hold. So we have the Hanged Man, the Knight of Swords, and Santa Muerta, which is where I want to start, because I just kind of get this feeling of, like things looking very different, because things look very, like, they look more clear to you. And I have like all these like aqua reads coming back into my mind. But I don't remember which one, just like the fractured images, and then like the light hitting just the right way and creating a picture of like what's actually happening. And I feel like that's happened for you, and now you're seeing things differently in a way that makes you want to speak on whatever it was that there was a lot of confusion around, so that you can revive, I think, a goal. Because I mean, the idea of like feeling stuck is that you can't accomplish what it is that you want to accomplish. And yet in the beginning of the read, we're talking about the idea of having to go through this process in order to reach a state of completion that offers you an understanding that enables you to move forward. And so, like I feel like just saying, like this was an important part of the journey, but it was just a part of the journey. And you're seeing, I think, the significance that it carried with it, instead of seeing it as some awful thing. And that's not to say that you would want to do it again, because obs, but it is to say that, like, in the end, it looks a lot different than it did when you were in the middle of it. And I think you're taking action to really bring some things back into balance, because then you also have the High Priestess and Temperance and the Ten of Pentacles. And, again, I just feel like this opportunity to create balance around something that can be very successful endeavor, because it comes with a high level of awareness and understanding and psychic knowing. And, it just there's a backing behind this that feels almost like it's been certified, like it went through a certification process. Do with that what you will. These are general reads. Okay. Aquas. Well, you have Life Renewed and Santa Muerta. The Five of Wands and the Five of Cups. Again, the confusion, the feeling stuck, the feeling emotionally torn and pushed and pulled. And yet I feel like this molding of the thrashing of the, what do they thrash? The corn? I can't remember. But like the refined into powder, refined by fire. I just kind of feel like this process was tumultuous, and it felt very divisive. But I think that in the end, it feels as though it were a necessary step in order to really create that newness of life. Because the thrashing of what I think is the corn, brain fart, is done with the intent of creating something new. And then you have the Lovers. I mean, this is a relationship card or a choice card. However it resonates for you, take what resonates, how it resonates, and leave the rest. But I feel like there's definitely a sense of passion that can very easily be associated with like a passion project. It was your last read, I want to say, that was just that idea of like, it's yours. It's not somebody else's, it's yours. And you're working on what's yours. And you were frustrated because you felt like something that was yours was actually somebody else's. And now you're creating like your passion project. I love that. Okay. Aquas. Five of Swords. Y'all, there's definitely been a lot of conflict in your energy. Five of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, and the Empress. I don't know, because I think that you're stepping out of this energy. Like, this is the energy that you're, I don't want to say mourning, but like there is this sense of like a cleansing of, like an emotional cleansing, an emotional clearing of an energy. So that instead of focusing on all of the things that were wrong, you can focus on all the things that you were actually working on through the duration of all of this chaos that have set you up to step out on top. Aquas. Love. Okay. One last card for my Aquas and we will call it a read. The Shapeshifter. Yes. Yes. I don't know. What was the read? God, it was forever ago. But it was just this idea of like when the fat lady sings and you're going through your closet trying to find the right outfit to get into this opera. God, I don't know. That was forever ago. And you were like, yeah, right. When the fat lady sings, ha 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 ha. I feel like you found your fit, and you're stepping into the opera, like you own the goddamn place. However that resonates for you as an individual. Anyways, Aquas, I love y'all so much. Thank you so much for being here with me, for sharing your energy with me. This is a little bit shorter of a read, but it was pretty straightforward, right? If it did resonate with you, please do give me a like, share, and subscribe, and I will see y'all again soon. Bye.